Today I'm going to talk about the Shudder exclusive Boys from County Hell. Obviously this is on Shudder right now. This came out in 2020 and IMDb gives it a 6.1 out of 10. The plot. A crew of hardy road workers led by a father-son team must survive the night when they accidentally awaken an ancient vampire. This is also a Shudder original as well as a Shudder exclusive. You get blood right in the opening and then it flashes to 2 months earlier. So there's like the little time swap thing. There is a legend that Bram Stoker got his idea for his book from the local legend. So Dracula supposedly came from this legend. The mound reminds me of the Rawhead Rex mound. It really did. And I don't know if it's just because of my hearing, but the talking parts seem low. But when something is happening, like the music is really loud. I am hard of hearing, so that might be it, but I had to turn it up pretty loud. So the loud parts was stupid loud. I had to end up going to headphones to hear properly. But I found out lately that's been happening with a lot of movies, so I think it's just my hearing. It does have some jump scares to it. This vampire movie doesn't follow the typical rules of vampires. It does have funny parts, but it's not as funny as I expected. I really expected this just to be an all-out horror comedy, and it does have comic aspects, but this is the first time I've seen a calf used as a weapon, I think. And the dad seems like a typical Irish dad, at least with what I know, and I'm a good part Irish. This is definitely bloody and a little bit of a comedy, and definitely a different and unique take on a vampire story. With the trailer and everything I heard, I did expect it to be more of a comedy than it was, but it's still a decent movie. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Like I said, I really had high hopes for this. I really thought it was going to be just nothing but jabs of comedy. It did have its comic aspects, but it's not as much as I was expecting. Not something that's more silly. So this has a serious side plus a silly side combined, and there's not that much of the silly side to really call it a flat out. I mean, it is a horror comedy, but it's not like on the super silly side. But definitely check it out, especially if you like a good old Irish comedy. So it is on Shudder. Go check it out, and y'all have fun watching.